Today on In the Woodyard, we've got snow to move and I got a new coat. Here we go. So we just got done with about 4 or 5 days of way below zero temperatures, like 10 below, 15 below, with massive winds. We had 40 to 50 mile an hour winds, and so it was bad and not fun. You guys probably had some of the same storms a couple weeks ago that we had, because this is always 2 weeks behind. But anyway, I did my snow plowing kind of at the end of the storm, and then we got about another inch of snow. But the bad part was we had 40 and 50 mile an hour winds, so all the snow from my roof and the neighbors and everything blew across. So all this snow that you see out here now, this is all drifted over my sidewalk here. So you can see there's a lot of snow in here, so it's all that packed, hard, drifty kind of crap. So I'm going to use my tractor to kind of pull it away from the sidewalk and then scoop it up and move it. Now, a lot of the parking lot has no snow at all, as you can see. It pretty much just blew off. But then along the edges here, there's a bunch of snow there. And so there's a lot of spots where there is a lot of snow that I'm going to use the tractor to move away. And when I was here working during those days when it was super cold and windy, I froze like a turd outside. And it was not fun. So I've been thinking about getting a really good coat for outside work. It's a big heavy coat for when I'm sitting on my tractor, and this is it. It is a Carhartt. It is, I'm gonna pull the tag out here because I just put it on for the first time because I just bought it yesterday because I was sick and tired of being cold. And this is a coat that I can wear that will block the wind when I'm out on the farm when I'm working. So it is a Carhartt Yukon Extremes coat. It's engineered for ultimate performance in the coldest conditions. So it's the heaviest duty coat they make. I've got this is a I got a large size too. It's a 2X, and normally I wear just a large in coats, but I wanted something to go over my other coats because I have other coats on inside of here that this will go over the top. Now this has got wind block, it's got Thinsulate, it's got all the good stuff. It's about a $300 coat. Actually, it was $300 plus tax. It's got lots of pockets, it's longer, it's got drawstrings on the inside so you can tighten it up around your waist. But this is going to be really nice for when I'm sitting on the tractor, sitting on the processor, if I'm doing bundling outside when it's cold, when I'm out on the farm, because it's really windy there. And this will be nice. It's got a nice big hood, so it'll block wind for when I've got the wind at my back. So yeah, it's the heaviest duty Carhartt made, apparently, from what I could find. And I wanted something that was going to work really well. It's got big pockets, it's got reflective tape on it, so if we're working outside, because it's black, I won't get run over because there's some shiny spots on it apparently. But it's really nice and warm, blocks the wind fantastic, which for those of you that are in cold country, cold isn't a big deal. You can handle cold. It's the wind that just cuts you in half. That's the stuff that sucks. And if you saw them on one of my last videos I did when I was plowing, my face froze. I got a face mask, and I've got I've got the beaver fur hat that I can wear to keep myself warm. But I didn't really have a really good outer coat. I mean, I've had some Carhartt coats, but they were the waist length, the ones with the gathered band on the bottom. They're more of like a fall or a spring weather type coat. This is a winter coat. This is the heavy duty Mamba Jamba, so that's what I got. So tractor's already running. We're gonna get rid of this stuff right now. So I just dug out my door there so I could get in. You can see it's all drifted in there, and I got that dug out. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but this coat, paid with my own money, not a paid endorsement. And I thought I'd bring this up because people sometimes get their underwear knot over when I talk about products. It's because it's stuff that I use, I'm going to tell you about. If I like it, I'm going to tell you I like it. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you it's a piece of crap. And that's part of the reason why people come and watch channels like this, is they want to know, what do you use? How did it work? Do you like it? Would you buy it again? That kind of stuff. So there it is. Carhartt Polar Extreme Express, whatever it is, I don't know. It's a big heavy coat. You can check it out. And no, I'm not going to put a link. You can go to the Carhartt site and look at it. Okay, I'm getting to plowing now. So I'm out at the farm. I just backed up to this pile of cherry here, and I'm going to put in part of a load of cherry, and I'm going to put part of a load of mixed hardwood, which is right over behind the camera there to your left. And this order is for a half of a full cord, so that means I need to stack it in the truck. And what I'm going to do is basically stack it full, because if I go full, it's a half of a full cord, and that's what I'm going to do. So he's going to get a little bit of everything, and we're going to deliver that, and we're going to come back, and then we're going to load up the truck again, and we're going to go on a little trip. It's probably going to be dark by the time we get there, and I have another delivery to do about 30 miles south of here. So got a couple deliveries, and that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to load up some wood. So there it is, half of a full cord is in the truck. And for those of you that are new to the channel, or the people that just want to know, if you stack the wood into my truck, and maybe your truck too, full and level, it's a half a full cord. And if I throw it in loose, it'll be a third of a cord or a face cord. So stack tight, and it's a Toyota Tundra. It's a 6.5 foot box. It's got about 2 foot deep side. So all you got to do is a little bit of math and you can figure it out. So there it is. Down the road we go. We're going to go deliver this puppy right now. There it is. A beautiful load of wood out of the truck. It took 6 minutes and 11 seconds. When it's stacked, I can grab big armfuls and just toss it, which works really nice. So there it is. It's going to go right into this garage, and over here I've been delivering to this guy for I think 3 years now, maybe 4 years. The very first time I came, all that wood was there, still there on the ground, rotting. I think it's just popple, it looks like, aspen, so it's not going to last long outside. I don't know why it doesn't just burn it. It's got to be dry by now, but he wants my wood because my wood's prettier. So there it is. It's a pretty wood. There you go. Down the road we go to the next one. All right, I am back in the wood yard at the farm, and I just thought I would show you this last delivery I did. The reason I was talking about it is that the people were not home, and they just left me an envelope full of money. There's Uncle Ben in there and a bunch of others. I don't know. He's got his friends. And so a lot of people do that. They just leave money for me, and I just drop the wood off. They just put it where they want it when they're not home during the day. And once you get your customer base built up to where people know you're going to be there and they trust you and you're always on time, people will leave you money, and it works out really nice. So that's a good thing. So we're going to throw in a little bit of cherry here, and then we're going to throw in some of the mixed stuff too, and we're going to do a face cord or third of a cord for this load right now. There it is. Another load is in the truck. It's a face cord or a third of a cord, however you like to say it. And I got something to show you. Something that if you're sitting in your cubicle at work, or if you're sitting on your throne at home, the porcelain one, you don't get to see this very often. It's kind of pretty. In the wintertime, there are some beautiful sunsets. You know, a lot of people don't get to see them because they're inside all the time. They're afraid to go outside because they might get a cold nose or something. But I get to see a lot of sunrises and sunsets when I'm out in the woods, in the wood yard, working out in the open. And a lot of times, very pretty sunsets. Pretty much all the time is good out here. Well, I like to just sit and watch it until it gets brighter, because I think it's going to get brighter. But I got to go deliver some wood, so there it is. Down the road we go. I am back from my deliveries today. The end of the day is here, and tomorrow I'm going to be back in the Woodyard doing more deliveries. So you're going to come back 5:30 a.m. Between now and then, you're going to go to my channel and probably watch some videos, because there's 900 waiting for you. You should do that right now. Good night, Irene.